Today we would like to present our didactic material designed for 11th grade secondary students from Escuela Agrícola Superior de Molina, who have a very basic level of English. Our material is a storybook called The Farm. This material is especially relevant to the context as students are part of an agricultural school and are already familiar with farm environments, making the content meaningful and engaging.
By the end of the activity, students will be able to identify common farm animals and describe some of their basic characteristics in English using simple sentences. They will do this with the help of visual support and pronunciation included in the activity. This is appropriate for their level because even though they are not beginners, they have a very basic knowledge of English and often struggle in class. So, focusing on simple vocabulary, pronunciation, and short sentences helps them build confidence and use the language more easily.
The book is visually attractive and includes colorful illustrations, with each page focusing on just one animal. The descriptions are simple sentences. For example, there was a pink pig with curly tail and a round little nose. This type of language helps students to understand meaning through context and images. Even if they are not familiar with every single word, it also supports vocabulary acquisition and connecting visual elements with descriptive language. Additionally, the material is well organized and easy to use, allowing clear teacher guidance while also support active students' participation and comprehension.
Yeah, this material is based on different teaching approaches. First, communicative language teaching, which promotes the understanding of language through meaningful context, such as listening to a story instead of memorizing isolated words. Then we have task-based language teaching applied as students complete a matching task using the information they understood from the story. And finally, multimodal learning is present since the combination of auditory input, visual support, and interaction helps students comprehend and retain vocabulary, especially at an A1 level. These approaches support effective and engaging language learning.
For this activity, the teacher first reads the story about farm animals and their different characteristics using gestures and mime to help the students understand, for example, to represent colors or animal features. After listening to the story, students complete a matching activity where they match sentences with the correct animal images, such as it is brown with the horse or it is white with the hen. Finally, students are invited to read the sentences they match out loud using the pronunciation provided as support while the teacher monitors and gives feedback.
The purpose of this activity is to promote active and meaningful learning, encouraging students to interact with the content and produce simple sentences. The task can be done individually or in pairs, fostering participation and basic communication. It also allows for formative assessment, as the teacher can monitor understanding and provide immediate feedback to their students. In conclusion, this didactic material integrates storytelling, visual support, repetition, and interaction to create a meaningful and contextualized learning experience, appropriate for A1 learners in an agricultural context. So this was the presentation of our material. Thanks for your attention. Bye!